Hi, welcome to my video on construct a perpendicular to a segment using a compass and a ruler. We're not going to use a protractor. Construct a perpendicular to a segment from a point on the segment. So we're going to construct a perpendicular to this segment right here. We're going to construct at point A. So what we do, we take our compass and we open it up. We can pick any radius, but we don't want to pick big ones, pick a smaller one. And we're going to open it up, place the compass at A, the tip of the compass, and we can make an arc all the way around like that to form that semicircle. So that's cutting the segment at these 2 points, and this is the points on the circle. So if I change the distance, the radius, open it up wider, I have to go more than half from here to here. I have to go more than half. So if I go from here to here, the arcs, if I put the compass here and don't go more than half, that's more than half. This is the radius of the circle from here to here. So I have to pick the arc, the compass distance more than half the radius. So this is more than half, so I make an arc up here, and I make an arc here. Notice these two arcs are coming from these two endpoints. So if I take a ruler and join up where those two arcs intersect, which is right there, I have a segment that's perpendicular to a segment at point A. What about if we pick it, the A is at the end? Well, if A is at the end, so all we have to do is, excuse me, just move that. We have to just extend the segment out like that. Okay, now extending the segment out, so this is the same as this one. So we would open up or pick the radius of my compass. So here we go. Now I wanted to hit the line, so let's make the radius this distance. So we draw an arc. So we take our compass and we place it either here or here, and we open it up. So now it's going to hit at A, but I wanted to go more than the radius of that semicircle. So I open it up and hit more than, greater than the radius. So there it is. That's more than. So I draw an arc up there, and I put it here, and I draw another arc. Remember this, if I put it here, this can extend as far as you want. I didn't go all the way around because I didn't want to. I could also do it down the bottom. So I could, instead of on the top, I could do it like down right here and right here. But no matter what I do, I'll have a perpendicular to the segment passing through point A. And so if I draw this one here, or if I draw this one, this extends on through. So if I do it on the bottom, or if I do it on the top, this segment right here is perpendicular from this point on the line. So what about if we have the point from a point not on the segment? So let's say A is off the segment. So we open up our compass and we have to intersect, there's the compass. So we have to intersect the line. So I can open it up, but I don't want to open it up too big, like this. So I open it up so that it cuts the segment. So we bring it in. Here it is. As long as it cuts the segment twice. There it is. Very similar to what I did here making this arc. Now I take put it at this end point here of the arc, and I make sure that half is more than half. Because again, if I take it less than half? Watch what happens if I don't take more than half. If I do here, the arc hits here, and if I do it from this end, the arc hits here. So that's not good. So I have to take the radius of the compass more than half the length of this segment. So let's say that's more than half. So I go down below, and I take it from this point, and I go down below. Two arcs intersect here. So I take my ruler, and I join up from A to where those two arcs intersect. So there's A to those two arcs. So I have a, now I can go on down through if I want, like that. But so this is the segment from A. This segment right here is perpendicular to the given segment. Okay, so that's drawing a perpendicular to a line, a point on the line and a point off the line. What about if we look at an altitude from A in the triangle ABC? An altitude is defined as a perpendicular. An altitude leaves a point and goes perpendicular to the opposite side. If it leaves here, it goes perpendicular to this side. If it leaves C, it goes perpendicular to this side. So we want to draw an altitude from A. So it's going to be the same as what I have here. So we put our compass at A, open the compass up so it intersects the bottom segment twice. So as long as it cuts it twice, right there, there it is. It's cutting it twice, it's very close. Notice I got it very close, so I have to cut this segment twice. Even if this is extended out, it makes no difference. As long as it cuts this segment down here, if it's extended out, in other words, I could take it and make the arc bigger. But if I make the arc bigger, like I have here, and place it at A, then I have the segment out here further. So that's, if I go out here like this, then that means I gotta extend this segment out through here. So this is okay what I have here, as long as it cuts BC. Now, I take a radius of my compass more than half the length of this segment. So from here to here, I take a radius of the compass more than half the length of that segment. So this half is about right there. So I got to take it more than half. So let's take it right here and make an arc down below and put it right here. Make an arc down below. Where the two arcs intersect, I should have a segment that's perpendicular to BC. And that segment is called an altitude. So there. So now if I extend it on down like this, if I extended it on down, but I only need an altitude from A in the triangle. An altitude leaves A and goes perpendicular to, so that's A, goes perpendicular to the opposite segment. So there's the perpendicular. So A, if you want to call that F, AF is the altitude of the triangle because it's a segment leaving a vertex perpendicular to the opposite side. So that's just a video on doing perpendicular from a point on the line and off the line. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my video, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Notice Math Fully Explained is one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.